Hi, it's Heather with another detox update. And today is Saturday, November 20, 2021. I'm out for a brisk morning walk. I can see the deer and hear the leaves are falling, which are surprisingly loud. Leaves are loud. The update is that things are not going super great. I have started my MARCoNS treatment. We're having a little trouble getting the right dosage. The first week I got hit with this overwhelming depression and sadness almost immediately. It lasted for a week and it wasn't lifting. So I contacted my health coach and she was like, whoa, back up. Like, go back to 1 dose a day instead of 3. And once you feel stable, maybe you can build it up to 2. I started feeling great on 1 dose. And like Monday of this week was the best day I've ever felt in, I can't even remember how long. So that was a big deal for me to wake up in the morning and be smiling. I increased it to 2 doses and I had a hideous migraine yesterday. And I've been having more migraines since the season has changed and the windows are shut. And I think the air quality in my apartment is moldy enough or somehow polluted enough that it's causing some of these migraines to happen. I was getting 1 a week for almost the entire month of October. Real unusual. Wasn't following like a hormonal pattern. It was just happening like clockwork. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that. The other thing is I don't make quite enough money to do all the things to take care of myself that I would like to do and probably need to do, and that's been really frustrating. I think there's a stress attached to that beyond the actual lack of care, and that includes not having quite enough money to buy the food that I need to buy. So I've been a little short on food, especially food diversity. I haven't had money to do my regular chiropractor appointments, which I think has also contributed massively to the head pain. But there's also sort of an internal inflammation, so I don't think it's just the adjustments. The reason I haven't had money for that is because I'm saving up for more lab work. So after a month of effort, I finally got the lab work money saved up and I got my blood drawn on Thursday. And I should have my results, I don't think next week because of the holiday, but maybe the week after. And we'll see how it goes. I don't expect that they're inflammatory markers we're testing for, and I don't expect that they're going to come back great just based on my physical symptoms. I'm not going to be surprised if we haven't moved the needle as far as I had hoped we had. Kind of fell off the wagon. It really all started when I did travel for this cat sitting gig that I did back in September. It really threw me off. I think it was just too much too soon. I didn't have enough habits in place. It was emotionally overwhelming to return to some places that I really love to visit and finding them very different. And anyway, so it was good to see where I was at as a checking in about how I'm doing, but I kind of feel like I need to sort of stay put until spring and maybe try again then. The other option, of course, is that if my apartment is moldy and causing all these symptoms and really slowing down my healing process, then it's possible that house sitting and cat sitting might be a good way to get through the winter, depending on where I go and how complex it is to get there and stay there and take care of the pets that I'm taking care of. So I'm gonna, ride out the holidays in Pittsburgh where I live right now, and then probably see how things are. I may from January through April be out and about a little bit, maybe just for the sake of getting out of my apartment environment. And it's a cost-effective way of doing it because I certainly don't have enough resources saved up to break lease and go to a new place right now. I have a feeling I have some more check-in labs that are coming up probably in January. So there's that going on. So the nebulizing is interesting. Never done it before. I was, terrified to get it started just because of the amount of disinfecting that you have to do. And that sort of freaked me out. And then realized it's really not that bad and it's really not that hard. So that's been going pretty well now that we've, I think, got the dosage okay. or at least that I have room to play. But again, it adds 3 more supplements on top of the 15 I'm already taking. So it's coming down to resources at this point. So if I can swing it, I'm going to, I've done a little bit of research on grant money for people with Lyme, and I don't seem to qualify. If it's like people under 25 or, this, that, or the other, or they're not taking any more applications till March. So I may have to sort of plan ahead for the year as opposed to try to look for an immediate support and just, kind of lay low. But that's the update. I mean, I guess the fourth stress, food, chiropractor, nebulizing, the department, fifth stress would be the state of the world right now. It's hard for me when I see opportunity and I don't see us taking the opportunities that we have available. And that's just, especially when it comes to well-being, which, because it's so personal for me, it really triggers me, and I have not been managing it very well. So, one of the things I'm working on is learning how to manage my stress with triggers, with external triggers, which, I guess we all need to do, but this is magnificently, I guess it's just really hard, and it's like times 100. I think we're all feeling it. But that's my update. I'll get the labs back. I'm going to meet with my coach, and I'll probably, if things are adjusted, a lot further than I was anticipating, or going really well or going less well, I'll probably check in again. But until then, if you're watching, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and wishing that for myself as well. Thanksgiving is a great holiday for the diet that I'm on right now. So it's a pleasant meal to look forward to. And I'm going to be Zooming with my family because we're all over the place. So it'll be isolated as usual. I've been living pretty isolated, but at least I'll get to make the food and see the folks, and take advantage of the coziness of the Thanksgiving holiday. At least that's how it is for me. All right, I'll check in at another time.